As deliberation continues at the World Economic Forum in Africa, holding in Abuja, the Premier of People's Republic of China, Li Keqiang, has stated the commitment of China to partner with Africa to enhance job creation and inclusive growth. Li Keqiang, who said Africa is an epitome of cultural diversity whose rise will make the world more colorful and stable, applauded the contribution of Africa to the growth of China as both Africa and China face the same challenge.
China and Africa face many similar issues, and the development of each side is an opportunity for the other. Since entering the new century, the strong growth in China has generated many more exports from Africa and gave strong support to Africa's rapid growth. He laid down 4 principles for China's relations with Africa, namely sincerity, real results, affinity, and good faith. China will follow these principles, seize the new historical opportunities, and work with Africa to advance our cooperation.
The Premier of China also stated that for inclusive growth to be realized in Africa, infrastructure must be developed in all ramifications. He stated the 3 major networks through which China is expected to partner with Africa to include high-speed network, Africa Express network, and creation of African Regional Aviation Network.
To realize inclusive growth, infrastructure, especially transportation, should go first. This is an important foundation for economic takeoff for developing countries. We will continue to make economic infrastructure development as a priority for China-Africa cooperation. On the basis of the action plan that we are working with the AU for African transnational and transregional infrastructure cooperation, we will jointly promote connectivity on the continent. During my discussions with African leaders, I feel that we can mainly focus on the building and working together on 3 major networks.
Also speaking at the plenary session, President Goodluck Jonathan stressed that the main focus of Nigerian government is job creation. He regretted that though Nigeria's economy has grown rapidly over the past decade, the robust economy has not translated to job creation.
For us in Nigeria, job creation has been the main focus of our ongoing transformation agenda, which is our program to mobilize and diversify the Nigerian economy. Job creation is one of the concerns that keeps me up at night, and has been the main theme of our federal government budget in the recent years. The Nigerian economy has grown rapidly over the past decade. It's about 7% per annum. Of course, we are now, by the last rebasing of our GDP, we are now the largest economy in the continent and the 26th globally. But this robust economy has not translated into job creation.
President Jonathan, who stated the programs of government aimed at creating jobs, however, decried the high rate of inequality between the different strata of the society, saying the poorer and vulnerable members must be carried along in the all-inclusive growth.
Finally, as we continue our discussions today, let us also remember the challenge of tackling inequality. Today, we all know that the African continent is rising. Our economic growth is strong, our social indicators are improving, and our middle class is expanding. However, we must ensure that the poorer and vulnerable members of our society are also carried along.
Other issues, as enumerated by President Goodluck Jonathan at the first plenary session, include unemployment and what to be done to create more jobs, reduce inequality, and the challenge ahead as Africa agitates for inclusive growth. Gabriel Kuma, ITV News.